So what I learned just now is that you can't actually turn your fucking YouTube live sideways. So we're gonna have to just, I guess I just gotta hold that L. All right, so let me, boop. Time to start doing stick things. So anyhow, welcome back. We are going to just start doing the basic sanding stuff. It's really easy. It's not very complicated. It's just like, you know, get some sandpaper and get your hands dirty. So what you want to do is get these edges right here just real flat and clean. So you just kind of take a little sandpaper and you'll notice that maybe it's just a little bit smoother here. And you just continue on. But what you want to do is get any kind of like imperfections out here, like you may see here on the wood, that there's quite a bit of kind of like some weird feeling stuff. I know that you may not be able to see with the camera, but so anyhow, you kind of just run up and down the sides of the stick here, or the wood, and it gets nice and smooth, but it does fill up with some crud. So we do have something that we need to do for that later on, which I may be able to take you inside and show you what that looks like. Well, it's actually just cleaning it with some water. But anyway, yeah, so you get it nice and sanded. And I would recommend using, this is the daddy in me here, eyewear. Yeah, boy, eyewear. And you got to protect yourself from the poison. So yeah, definitely you want to make sure that you're using the proper gear to protect yourself, because breathing this sawdust in can be quite unhealthy. And sawdust in your eye, also bad news. So anyway, we're just gonna continue to sand here, make it nice and smooth on all the edges. Shoutouts to living in Houston. Look how foggy these got. Super foggy. I'm gonna not listen to my own advice.
Do as I say, not as I do.
How long does a stick take to build? This one is going to be relatively small. I'll show you what it looks like. So this one is going to be pretty small, probably, I can't remember the dimensions, hold on. Here we go. So it's going to be 15 by 12. I may do 16 by, not 16. I may actually do it this way instead. Yeah, we'll do it this way instead, since it's a more prominent rectangle. So I'll go, right, yeah, right there. So it'll be like this. So it'll be longer than it is taller. So it'll be 10 by 16 is how big this one is going to be. So 10 inches by 16 inches. Where's my wood? Oh. But anyhow, so yeah, but sanding the wood, I don't know, sanding is pretty nice. Like, it's just kind of therapeutic. Like, doing this is very therapeutic. I enjoy it. This is gonna be my like 4th one that I've done so far. Will it be compatible? It'll be PS3 and PS4 when I'm done with it. But it's really easy and it's inexpensive. I mean, like, my first one, I can show you guys my first one later on. It's huge. Like, I didn't plan it out very well, and it was monstrous. It's like 18 inches by like 14 inches. Like, it's ridiculously big. I decided, I was using it for a while, but I went to PAX South like a month ago, and I had to carry it around with me, and I carried it around for like 7 hours. So after I was done, I was like, fuck this shit. I went back to a TE, and now I got that itch. I got the itch again. I want to build another stick. So that's why this one is much smaller in comparison. It's going to be 2 inches tall instead of 4 inches tall, and it's going to be about probably half the height. Now, as far as the design is concerned, I think I'm just gonna stain it. I'm gonna stain it with some like dark stain. I have quite a bit of that left from my first build, so I'm gonna go with that. And I think the color looks really nice too. And I'm also using nicer wood than I was the first time. So this wood is more, it's a higher quality wood, basically. Laser engraving, I've thought about it, but I don't really know. I try to keep the cost really low because I'm a cheapskate. But there's lots of places around here you can probably get that kind of thing done. Would you rather me turn the camera back to myself? Like, bam. What's up? Am I still sideways? So I'm like turn sideways on your screen? So I gotta be like that? Yeah, I forget that. YouTube Live is actually pretty dumb, I'm not gonna lie. It's the first time I've used it. Well, it's probably the iOS app, that's the problem. So YouTube Live is requiring me to have my phone turned in vertical, which is disgusting. Gross, right? Like vertical, like who films in vertical? No! Ah! The worst thing that could ever happen in my life just happened. You've been using a laser cutter? Like, do you have one at home, or do you like go somewhere to get it done? Ah! Well, project's over, guys. I'm done. I can't come back from this one. Acetone? You know what? I have mineral spirits, actually. Who do I think the next DLC character is? There's a leak, actually, online. What was the leak? Like, who was in the leak? There's like a bunch of random ass characters. Laser cutters, CNC, 3D printers. We have a 3D printer at work. I tried to get, I tried to reach out to a CNC lathe operator, like a company here in Houston, who could do that sort of thing for me, because I was gonna do a metal faceplate. Actually, have a metal faceplate that I drilled by hand and like cut it with tin snips. It was miserable. I wouldn't recommend it. That was a problem. Let me go grab some mineral spirits. I'm gonna take you guys in with me real quick. Ow, fuck. Oi. Oh, my old bones. Ugh. Don't get old, kids. Hey, guys. Hey, Jakey Bear. What are you doing? Oh, you want a hug? Oh, I got my little guy. Oh, he wants down. Okay. Whoop. Anyhow, so this was what I did by hand. Micro penguin. So I did this one by hand. I was gonna actually do sort of like a faceplate thing here. Ignore the fact that the template doesn't really match what I had planned on. So I was gonna shift everything over, but I ended up not going with that. It's been sitting in my room for a while, actually. But here is this guy. So this was my first one. He's huge, right? Like, this is my hand. Like, it's huge. It's tremendous. And then look how low the JLF sits. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Yes, I'm in my closet. But it was just too heavy to carry around, so I modified it. I took the bottom off of it. And it's super shiny too, right? Like, look how shiny that is. But so I took the bottom off of it. There's nothing in it at the moment. So it's completely naked and unfinished on the inside. Because this was sort of like my first stick project. But I'll figure that out. What are you doing? Are you sitting at Daddy's desk? Oh, you got the Raspberry Pi? I'm gonna take that, okay? But you can play with the other thing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, thanks, bud. What did I come in here for? Oh, mineral spirits, yeah. Come on out, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thanks, Papa. Kids, man. They're pretty good. Any of you guys have kids? Any childrens out there? Any micros? Baby Cam. Yo, what's up, Josh? How are you, bro? Oh, I know what I came in here for. My phone is dying. I need a charger. Bam. No kids?
Josh has kids.
Josh does. Josh has 2. Margaret has 2, and they're both in diapers. So shout outs to having to change 1 million diapers a day. You got nephews? Word. Mineral spirits. 2 kids. Word. My son, he makes me laugh. I love that little stinker. All right, so we got the mineral spirits. It's gonna turn me sideways again. Sorry, y'all. And boop. All right, so we are back to this potty training yet? No, we would like to be. Unfortunately, my son has a speech delay, so he can't speak. So the problem is if we tried to potty train him, he may not be able to tell us out loud if we're out in public that he needs to potty, and then we have an accident on our hands, which is bad. So we don't want to. We want to wait until he can speak before we potty train. You feel me? Okay, cool. We're charging. My phone is charging now, so we're good. All right, back to the metaphorical drawing board. So I'm gonna get that glue off with some mineral spirits. I should be wearing gloves, probably. Oh, look at it, comes right off, so good. Oh, it's the best. Safety is for nerds, exactly. Like, you know, why be safe? Let's expose ourselves to hazardous chemicals that can potentially kill us. I mean, let's be real. We're all gonna die anyway. You may as well do it doing something you enjoy. I think that's what smokers say, right? I'm totally cheating. Look, I'm using a piece of wood. Yeah, boys. Up. My job is stupid easy. Like, I could probably do my job with, like, just I could do my job with my toes. Just answer the phone with my feet. Thank you for calling Blotty Blah. This is Penguin. How can I help you? And they'd be all like, did you say your name is Penguin? I'd be like, yeah, bruh. You know it. You already know it's true. Alright, so as far as safety is concerned, I will be putting the dusk. Is it hard to replace the wiring harness in a TE2? My buttons randomly stop working whenever... Huh. No, I don't believe it'll be difficult to do that. Hold on, I'm moving the camera, y'all. I can't sit on my knees anymore. It's killing me. Ugh. Anyhow. No, but the wiring harness shouldn't be difficult to change. I know the wiring harness on the old TEs was dumb, stupid easy. But yeah, no, those TEs are pretty universally interchangeable. Or as far as the parts are on the inside, they're pretty easy to work with. So anyway, going back to what I was doing earlier, is we were just trying to flush out, get all the extra crud off of the wood, so that we can glue it together here. Do they sell direct replacements? Mad Catz probably doesn't, but you can find them online, or you can probably just directly wire them to wherever they need to go. They have all sorts of universal PCBs, and as a result, I would expect that you could find all sorts of parts for them. Also, yeah, Paradise Arcade Shop. Oh, yes. Paradise, Focus Attack. What else is there? I'm really having a hard time. What grid am I using? This is 150. Look how flexible it is. Like, look how bendy it is. This is great. It's like got a rubber backing. Yeah, 150. Is everything sideways? I really dislike that. This app requires me to shoot vertically. This wood is red oak. I got it from Lowe's. So this was just a 1 by 2 by 2 feet. Oh, the wiring inside the arcade stick is super easy. I think you'll be fine, dude. It's not as bad as you think it is. Once you open it up, you'll be like, oh yeah, this is a cake. This is a cakewalk, dude. But yeah, this was, the first stick I did was made with just, they called it whitewood. I think it was just kind of like pressed pine, like cheap pressed pine. It proved to be quite a problem for me. It's like a lot of it was, like it kept breaking. Like if I applied too much pressure to it in the middle, it would actually like not shatter the board, but like it had seams. So the seams were actually coming apart. So like, let's say how the board I was using before was like this, and they would kind of like glue it and then pressure treat it together. So you see how it kind of looks like a real, like all one solid piece of wood or whatever, like in the right light. But if, let's say I pushed on it, like it would actually do that, and it would break, and then it would splinter here, and then I wouldn't be able to like put it back together. So that was a problem. But other than that, it turned out okay. My son is knocking on the door. Oh man, he's like, Daddy, come inside. Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. I'll be gluing soon. I'm actually just gonna sand a little bit more here. I know I'm spending more time just like blabbing than actually working on this crap. Okay. So basically the plan is to make the outer box the perimeter with the big stuff, And then what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to cut these into small sections and then put them along, say maybe like this, you know, maybe here, here in the corners. And what that will do is it will actually give me a place to put, to rest like a plexiglass on. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be the wood box with a sheet metal faceplate that I'll probably just make myself by hand, and then a Lexan cover on the top here. And then on the underside, it'll probably be just a flat sheet metal thing as well. I don't know. I haven't figured out what we're going to do for the bottom yet. It might be plywood. Plywood is easy to work with, especially since I won't have to be doing anything with it other than sanding and finishing it. And then I think the hardest thing to work with is probably going to be the Lexan. My luck with plastic has been pretty bad. I've actually shattered multiple pieces of plastic working on these arcade sticks. I suck with Lexan. I don't think I have the right tooling, honestly. As far as my tooling is concerned, it's pretty weak. I only have hand tools, and I don't have a shop. I'm working on my front porch, basically. Is it weird watching my hands come in from the side of the screen? Like, wah, wah. Burn art pyrography? Or pyrography? I don't know. I was just gonna do, I was gonna just Photoshop something myself and then print it out. Lowe's does plexiglass cutting. You're right. You're absolutely right. I did forget about that. I don't think they'll drill the holes for me, though, is the problem. Like, I don't have a problem cutting it to size. It's always been the drilling of the holes. So, like, I drill the holes, and then they shatter the plexi. Like, that's always been my beef. You know, I'm beginning to think that 150 might be too coarse for what I'm trying to do here. Oh, that feels good. Never mind, I'm a damn liar. Oh, I see. No, yeah, I'm doing, I'm gonna do Lexan and steel, probably steel underneath to support it, so that when you like press down on the buttons, they feel firm as hell, like super hard. Any of you guys coming out the Texas Showdown, by the way? I know margarine is. My phone is getting covered in sawdust. Alright. Where are the mineral spirits? I can smell them, but I can't feel them. I wish. You did go to final round? I wanted to go to final round so damn bad, y'all. I got bodied by real life. Whoop. wonder if I could. I'm gonna try something real quick. Probably not. Nope, that didn't work. Can I not turn this right way up? What if I did it like, oh, I'm a genius, hold on. I'm a genius, huh? Penguin is a genius. All right. No more vertical video for me. Wait. No more sideways, I mean. Yeah. There we go. I told you I was a genius. Too bad that's really sucky. Do you like how sad and barren the underside of my porch is? It's like, yo. Anyway, how the shit do you make this? There we go. There we go. Life is hard. Y'all already know. What am I doing? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna remove the adhesive from this piece of wood real quick. Just using a little bit of mineral spirit should make the should make it more willing to come off. So let's so there it is. See, a little bit of mineral spirits there, and I'll kind of just agitate it with what I have here, which is just this. And it shouldn't give me any. It shouldn't give me any trouble. It'll actually probably just come right off. Oh, it's not coming right off. I'm being proven wrong. Every day I'm proven wrong. Oh yeah, look at that. And isn't that satisfying? Oh no, so close. Almost satisfying. We almost reached the climax, but we were told to stop by the wood. Thanks, wood. Anyhow, so, what was your favorite moment of Final Round this year? And don't say K-Brad. It's gotta be the not K-Brad Wolf Chrome. It's gotta be something else. I'm making you guys dig deep and reach for this one, huh? Okay. Thanks for sticking around, man. I was trying to stream this on Twitch, but unfortunately Twitch won't let me do videos from my iPhone. Alright, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Twitch won't let me do videos from my iPhone. John B. Yo, John B was that Rashid player, wasn't he? Like, Rashid was, like, killing it. That character's so damn good. Like, real talk, Rashid is probably the best balanced character in Street Fighter V. Like, hands down, my opinion, Karen and Rashid. Karen and Rashid are like so well done. Like, it's a testament. So like, y'all know how like there was nothing done to Karen in the balance patch? Like, that just means that she's in such a good spot. She's so good. She's just too damn good. I'm gonna turn this shit sideways again, I think. Give me a second, y'all. There we go. Ugh. So this is done, this one's done, this one is not. So we've got one more left here. You know what I could probably do actually, since it's kind of started here. After I do this one, I'm gonna start gluing it together, and then that'll probably be where I stop for now, because it takes like an hour for the glue to dry, and well, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the glue drying, because that sounds more boring than watching me sand a piece of wood. And I think next time I do something like this, I'm actually gonna probably plan it out a little bit better. This was really impromptu, so I'll have the raw materials ready to do with what I need them to be done. So yeah, so I'm gonna actually glue it all together here in a moment. I'm gonna clean some of the dust off, and then I'll glue it together. But if you're still watching, thanks for watching. And yeah, I have a couple of little projects I'm working on. So I have this one. I've got a Raspberry Pi project that I'm working on involving mounting it to a monitor, and I have some stuff going on with that, so that'll be kind of cool. That one is a RetroPie, so if you're familiar with that, it's actually, if you're not familiar with that, I mean, the RetroPie is actually it's a multi-system emulator. It's kind of basically MAME, but this one is going to have, it's got Nintendo. Yo, good shit, man, good job. My neighbor is rapping on his porch. Oh, it's just you hanging out, Josh? Yeah, you're the only one here. I bored everyone with my woodworking, so nothing was happening. It's been a very slow process this time around. I'm just kind of taking my time with it. Not being impatient, making sure I get all the edges nice. But anyway, Josh, we can try to play later if you want. I'm kind of like over Street Fighter right now, but I can make an exception for you, dude. Play a few games, but yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. Hold on, back. Yeah, you're the only one left. Anyway, so yeah, we will. Yeah, I'll catch up with you, man. Just hit me up on Facebook or something. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. I will post an update soon, and I'll figure out how to get this going on Twitch, because I feel like I can do more with Twitch than I can with this, especially with the camera angles, because this is stupid. All right, bye.